It is a world ruled by mad science. Philosophers have told us that in an infinite universe, anything is possible. Thus, somewhere out there is a reality where you, the listener, are actually a crazed mad scientist. Or to be more polite, a spark. You rule with an iron hand from your lonely mountaintop castle, sending armies of undead monsters, giant insects, or even hideous extra-dimensional intelligences against helpless villagers, and battling with your fellow scientists, wanting nothing more than to dance upon their bones while the rest of the world acknowledges your genius and cedes you mastery over all who kneel before you. If this sounds like your idea of a good time, you'll fit perfectly into the world of Girl Genius. In our last episode, Agatha Heterodyne, our hero,
Science!
and her companions Crosp, the emperor of all cats,
Meow.
Zetha, the lost princess of the lost city of Scaphander,
Hey,
and Othar Tryggvason,
Gentleman adventurer.
managed to thwart the nefarious plans of Podnasty, the villainous vegetable,
Yeah, that one was tough.
and are now taking a well-deserved break
Took us, what, 3 minutes?
in a quiet woodland glade
at least you got a salad out of it.
from which no one has ever emerged alive.
Tasty. Wait. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard. Never mind.
So, Othar, it's been nice working with you, for a given value of nice. But I'm sure you have zeppelins to chase or something, right?
This is indeed true. Not far from here, there's a town of Zoggletonk, which is attacked every night by mysterious creatures who drag away anyone foolish enough to go out after dark.
What happens to them?
No one knows. That's why they've sent for me, Othar Tryggvason, Gentleman Adventurer. I don't suppose you'd be interested in joining me. It's probably nothing more than some crazed local madman abducting innocent villagers in the order to make them into his twisted servants. But it'll kill an afternoon.
Oh, gee, we'd love to, but look at the time.
Indeed, I see it as time to help. Time to vanquish evil. Time to reclaim another small corner of the world from shadowy menace of those who would use their evil genius to subjugate the innocent.
My watch must have stopped.
Help!
Did you hear that?
Yes, it came from...
Monsters, help!
Over there. Let's go.
There's the man who's calling for help. He's down, and there's a woman. What is that next to her? Good Lord!
Yikes, that's the biggest rabbit I've ever seen.
That's because you haven't seen the 2 other ones right behind you.
Look, fresh meat. Roar.
Look out, those teeth are as long as my arm.
Not anymore! I think I'll turn you inside out. I haven't done that in a while.
Oh, ick.
Oh, yes, that's why. Sorry about your clothes.
I will eat this woman.
Foolish rabbit, you face Zetha, daughter of Chomp, heir to the warrior throne of Scaphander. Face my shovel.
A shovel? Ha! What can you do with it? Hey, how did you move so? Why are you even carrying it? I think I will eat this other woman.
Good. I wanted a chance to test my pocket de-arming device.
Ha! Foolish human, I need no weapons.
I didn't say anything about weapons.
Ah! My arms!
Better. Up until now, all it did was rip my pockets off.
Woohoo! Always wanted a rabbit's foot.
As a hat? Zetha? Why are you using a shovel instead of your swords?
Silly girl, you can't dig a hole with swords.
But... Right. This fellow appears to have passed out, but other than that, he's okay. How about you, miss?
You took out 3 Lathamons.
Is that what they're called?
Those stories I was told about people being grabbed from the town of Zoggletonk? Unless I miss my guess, we found the problem.
The villagers called you?
Indeed they did. Othar Tryggvason, Gentleman Adventurer, at your service.
Are these your assistants?
No!
We're still haggling over the minor details.
So what happened?
Oh, how much have the village elders told you?
Only that people have been disappearing.
It's been about 6 weeks. The first few who disappeared, people thought it was just the usual. Zombies, warriors, giant insects. Hideous extra-dimensional intelligence from air compliments well.
That's the usual around here?
The rents are very cheap. However, 2 weeks ago, the elders were sent a message. The town was now under the control of Fiorentina, the Weasal Queen. As long as she was allowed to take one of the young men to the village. Every month the attacks would stop. They agreed, but I see now that it was merely a ruse to buy time. Very clever.
Feratina, the Weasel Queen.
You've heard of her?
No, I just can't believe the name.
Around here it's a name to be feared. You do well to remember that.
Well, if all she had were these giant rabbits, I'm not too worried.
They're a work in progress, or so I've heard.
I can believe that.
Good.
Actually, we know nothing about this Feratina. For all we know, one of these rabbits was her.
Oh, now you're just pulling my...
No, I don't think so. Rabbits are timid herbivores, so minions perhaps, but leaders? I can't see it.
Agatha, we're not talking about cute little fuzzy bunnies. These things were 3 meters tall, carnivorous, and smart enough to talk.
Animal-based constructs can be warped, that's true, but the basic nature of the animal remains.
Prove it.
Are you, as a cat, prepared to accept certain intellectual precepts?
Such as?
Such as, if you stand there talking, the stringing's going to escape.
Yeah, no you don't. No you don't. Get back here. Aha, I got you. I got you.
QE duh.
Damn you.
But Agatha, these rabbits were carrying these people off, and they did try to eat us.
Yes, that is puzzling. In any case, you're lucky we happened along.
Oh, I agree. You must allow me to thank such gallant rescuers properly. Please, come to my humble abode.
Well, if only to bring your young man home.
Oh, he's not my young man. I live near this glade. He's from the village.
Tell you what, we'll take this guy back to the village, and Othar can walk you back to your place.
That would be most enjoyable.
Oh, really? Yes.
Indeed. When the mood takes me, I can be most gracious.
Golly.
I'm sorry, was that the wrong word?
No, I think that was just about perfect.
Well, I suppose someone should see the young lady home.
Are you still here?
The village of Zogeltonk is past those trees. You'll hit a small road next to a brook. Turn left. You can't miss it. I imagine the village elders will be glad to see you. Come, Herr Tryggvason.
See you in the village.
Not if we can't help it. Okay, let's see if we can wake this guy up.
Is that wise? He's had a rough time. Medically, sleep is probably the best thing for him.
Ah, so you'll carry him all the way to Zogeltonk then.
Rise and shine!
Ah! No! Stop! Who are you?
I'm Agatha Heterodyne. My companions and I rescued you and your lady friend from some giant rabbits.
I'm Jor, Oxclonker. Those giant rabbits have been terrorizing our village and... Wait a minute. What lady friend?
The lady you were with, you know, leather bikini, rabbit skull headdress, fur boots, sharp teeth.
That was no friend of mine, nor any human. You describe of the evil Feratina, the Weasel Queen. Couldn't you tell?
Ah, well, we meet a lot of strangely dressed people.
At least she was color coordinated.
This could be bad. Feratina now knows that the village elders were just stalling until Othar arrived.
Ah, you know we sent for the great Othar Tryggvason.
Gentleman adventurer, what am I doing?
Yes, we traveled here with him.
Why, that's wonderful. We're saved. Where is he?
Walking Feratina back to her lair.
Oh.
But fear not. I am Agatha Heterodyne.
Oh, you couldn't help us get a message to Baron von Wolfenbach, could you?
Perhaps we worry needlessly. What does this Feratina do with the men she demands?
Well, she does demand well-formed, lusty young men over 6 feet tall and under the age of 25.
I see.
You do?
Yes, she says those taste best when grilled with cheese.
Okay, I didn't see that.
What did you see?
Never you mind.
Well, come on, we've got to hurry.
Where to?
We've got to save Othar.
We do?
Of course we do. He has no idea that he's walking into a trap. If we don't save him, he might be killed.
Is this one of those situations that involves ethics? Because I'm a cat, you know. I've never been good at those.
Let me put it this way. Help me save Othar, or I'll hit you with a stick.
How big a stick?
Will Agatha be able to find a big enough stick? Will Othar find out that he's in danger in time? Will he figure it out at all? And what kind of cheese goes best with grilled ham? To find out, tune in again for the further adventures of Agatha Heterodyne, Girl Genius.
For the record, I do not own Girl Genius. It is the property of Studio Foglio, LLC. I'd like to give a special thanks to all my voice actors and to the Foglios for allowing me to play in their sandbox.